Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server. And an opportunity has arisen. Yes, many opportunity. As you can see in my hand, I have the Trident tag. And if you don't know what that means I am it. And I need to tag somebody with this Trident. Now, I've just had a message in the Discord from Liara to say that she needs some totems, and I just happen to have a lot of totems for sale. So I'm going to meet Liara and hopefully sneak the Trident into one of the shulker boxes that I give her, full of totems, and then she's got it. Although I think I have to shoot her with it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. So I guess the first thing we need to do is to come to our raid farm and grab some shulkers with totems in. Yes, and looking in these chests, it looks like maybe somebody has been AFK over here. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a lot of emeralds just kicking about in there. Now, I've just read the rules, and it says that if you are hit with the Trident or pick up the Trident, you are now it. And no one wants to be it. So, all I gotta do is put the Trident in one of these boxes, right? Like this. And if I put it at the end, it won't come up on the list, okay? So, now all I gotta do is give this box to Liara, and I'm a winner. Yes, many winnings. Well, I don't technically win. I'm just not the loser anymore, I guess. Right, let's get ourselves over to the shopping area. Looking back through the rules, I'm a little bit concerned that I'm going to get picked up on a technicality if I don't do this right. Now, I read the rules as, you know, you get tagged by it or you have to pick it up. If she's picking up a shulker box with it in, then technically she could say she didn't actually pick it up. So I think the better thing for me to do would be to just have loads of totems just like this and then just literally spam them at her like that with the Trident, and then she's going to pick the Trident up in her inventory, and then she's going to know she's tagged. Hopefully. So I'm all prepared, ready and waiting, and I'm over at Slack's fishing hut because I thought this would be a good place to actually set up these for sale. So I put these shulker boxes here and I've put on there 3 for a diamond. Obviously not 3 shulker boxes, 3 totems. And yeah, but I'm going to offer Liara a special deal to buy them individually. It did just occur to me that doing it that way is actually a pretty boring way of dealing with this. So I've spruced it up a little bit and added a trap. Now, what's going to happen here is Liara's going to see this. Obviously, I'm going to hide that, right? I'm going to hide that. There's a Trident in the dispenser. I'm going to offer her this particular shulker box for a really good deal. And when she breaks it to take it, she's going to get stabbed by the Trident. Amazing. So all I got to do is just do a little bit of disguising work. So I'll pop that in there, right? I'm going to put a shulker box full of totems on there. That's just going to shot that back out again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right, let's put that back again. Let's put the totem on there like that. And then let's just build these around here like we've got lots and lots of them, which we have, so that she can't see inside and she can't see that dispenser down there. And then she will fall for it, and I will become many rich with diamonds, and she will become many stabbed with Trident. Yes, very good. If I just put that slab just there like that, just to cover that up. Perfect. Should never ever know. And that's not the one that was renamed, is it? Oh geez, which is the one that was renamed? It was that one just there. And apparently opening the shulker box actually activates the dispenser as well. So that could be a potential problem if she opens it before she breaks it. Yes, I believe that's just, yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Totem Shop Extraordinaire Roll-Up. I have many good deals for you, Liara. 3 totems for a diamond. Check this out. Look at that. Oh. Oops.
Wait.
Hang on a second. Just one moment. You didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Jeez. Gotcha.
Oh.
It worked perfectly. My plan.
Okay. I was very confused. But hey, okay.
You've been tagged, Liara, but you can take for your I don't know, booby prize, if you like. You can have a couple of shulker boxes for totems for free.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll call it for the villagers from the other day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also would be more than happy to still buy a couple more shulkers past that from you.
Well, there's all of these here, and I've got a couple in my inventory. I mean, to be honest with you, I've got millions of these things. I wasn't planning on opening a shop. If they disappear, you know, I'll say nothing.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna sincerely offer you diamonds, but I mean, if you don't need diamonds, you know.
I'm pretty rich, to be fair. Pretty rich. I'm doing all right, Liara. I'm doing all right. Just saying.
Okay. All right. I mean, so am I, because redstone sells, man.
Yeah. Rockets sell as well. Yeah. If you want to give me diamonds, you can. But just walk away with those boxes. No one's going to notice. It's absolutely fine. Well, that couldn't have gone better, considering the mishap, how the Trident fired out from the dispenser and completely missed her, but she did hang about for me to be able to get her, so that's good news. Speaking of good news, Jessie B's been over here and replaced 2 more of the heads with the mob heads, which is ideal, so we only need 2 more. We need Killer Drone and someone else. Oh, jeez, who are we missing? Oh, it's Prowl. We're missing Prowl. For some reason, I had it in my head that we had Prowl. So we're missing Prowl and Killer Drone. And I know technically Killer Drone's left us now, but for me, he hasn't. It's going to have to be a few months before I actually feel like that's official. Anyway, somebody also mentioned, so we got a comment a couple of videos ago saying this should be the head office because it's obviously like a boardroom for all of the heads. And someone else said, for the spare chair, for the 20th chair, why don't we leave that one open for the viewer to download for the world download at the end of the season? I thought that's a really good idea. So yeah, if you are downloading this at the end of the season, whenever that may be, this chair is for you, my friend. So yeah, I'm really happy with this room. I really like it. We just need 2 more heads. Speaking of helpful comments, my carrot farm video is now out and nobody's told me that I've done it wrong, which is good. But a few people kept mentioning to me that I need to trade with the villagers to lock the... Oh, I thought it'd gone then. To lock his trades in. I absolutely did. As soon as I got them in here, I did that. We did that on live stream. The stream chat actually reminded me to do that. So that is done. But they're still a bit useless. They're still absolutely useless. Let's check how many carrots we've got in the box. Yeah, still 11. Still 11, that's from the last video. The other thing I keep getting is, yeah, but the farmers won't farm if it's raining. Well, that's true unless they've got a solid block above their head, which they have. And also, it's not raining. It doesn't rain that much, and especially when I'm working in this area, I sleep because I don't like playing in the rain. So it's not that. I don't know what's causing them not to farm. The only thing I can think is that the villager in the middle has carrots in his inventory, or our farmer is useless. But we can check one of those things with our handy tool MCC tool chest, so let's do it. Opening up the world in MCC tool chest, we actually want to be looking at this chunk here. This is our industrial area. That's the water, and these are the magma blocks on top. And if we scroll down here, you can actually see my base and my house area as well. We're interested in this chunk though, so I've selected it, which means when I look at this program, it will show me what entities are there. And we can see there are some hopper minecarts, and there are a couple of villagers. So we've got one villager here, and we've got another villager here. Now, I'm going to assume that the top one is probably the farmer, but I might be wrong. Looking in his chest items, which is basically an inventory, we can see in every single inventory slot, he's got 64 carrots. So the farmer is full of carrots. The other guy, if we look in his chest items, he does have some carrots. He's got 17 carrots in his first slot. None in his other slots though, so somehow he's managed to pick himself up 17 carrots, which isn't ideal. So it might be that we need to let this guy go. You, sir, have been stealing carrots. You've been caught stealing carrots. This is not good. I'm afraid, sir, you're going to be fired. The problem is that now that villagers can get upset with you, how do I kill him without upsetting that guy and making that guy potentially stop working? I don't know if that will happen or not. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? I hope you enjoy many sands. Sands breaking. Oh, he's on a slab, isn't he? Oh, you are sneaky, villager. You are very sneaky. Hello, sir. Don't worry. I have just what you need. Fire, 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 fire. Oh. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Many shootings. Aha! He has perished. I have no idea whether or not that will count as me killing him or not. I'm hoping it doesn't, but it might have done. And now, aha! No, oh, no, I'm stuck in there. Oh, jeez. Let's break that. Oh, mate. Oh, jeez. What's happened to me friend? What friend? I don't remember you having any friends. You don't like me now, do you? You don't like me at all. You just ran away from me, didn't you? Oh, jeez. I don't think I've got favour with the villagers at the moment. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, he's not happy with me at all. I'm putting in another hopper minecart in here, and you'll see why in a second. I actually need another slab on there. I'm going to have the villagers standing on that slab this time instead of in the water, and I'm going to hope that this helps. You're all standing in very strange positions. Which one of you would like to become the next person of requirement? You, sir. You look like the ideal candidate. Come with me. Now, I would greatly appreciate it, sir, if you would come up this scaffolding with me. Try not to get stuck on those blocks below, and if you could just swing yourself onto that roof there, it would be very handy. Just over here like that. That's it. Perfect. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay then, with the new villager in the hole and the farmer being full of carrots, it shouldn't be long at all before he starts sharing his many carrots with our new villager. It would be nice if you could do that, please, sir. Can you see him? Have we got a problem because you can't quite see him because his head's in a block? Is this the issue? Can you see him? Come on, just give him one carrot. Throw him a carrot. I don't like you. I know you don't. It's fine. You don't have to like me, but you do have to like your friend, ideally. Look, Mr. Farmer. I have many emeralds, and I am prepared to trade them with you to make you feel better, okay? Look, lots of pumpkin pies, lots of bread, lots of cookies. I'll even take lots of cakes. I'll even take lots of glistering melon. There you go. Look, you're now a max level farmer because of how much I've traded with you. Now, will you be happy with me, please? No. Fine, whatever. Using the sneaky multi-instancing trick that I did in a video not so long ago, I'm going to stay AFK on this screen, and on this screen, I'm going to open up my test world and see if I can get anything better from this. I've got some ideas on how to improve this, and I really want a design that means that the villager in the middle is not going to steal the carrots. Test number 1, will a farmer throw food over a fence to another villager? Well, this is technically good news. I've just watched him throwing those carrots at the fence. This guy can't get them. There's nothing going in that chest, and there is a hopper minecart underneath him. Coming back to truly Bedrock, a few minutes of AFK has produced 6 carrots, which isn't ideal, but it's at least we're getting something now. So what I'm thinking is if we break away these bottom slabs like this and put some fence posts here instead, like this, then that farmer's going to still try to throw stuff at him, but hopefully he won't be able to. Let's get rid of this stonecutter because he's actually attached himself to a smoker anyway, so that one's pointless. Let's do that, and let's hope this way they all get thrown to him. We can't get any picked up, and they will end in there. The only thing I would like to do is get rid of that again and put him down in the middle of there. There we go. Now he's down at a reasonable level. Hopefully then, that guy will definitely try and throw in carrots, and hopefully they will definitely go into the system, and hopefully it will be a little bit more regular, sir. Now I've taken all of the carrots out of that chest. Fingers crossed in a few minutes after I've AFK'd here a little bit longer, we will see a little bit more than 6. We'll find out in a minute. Having painstakingly sat and watched this going on for quite some time now, I'm pretty convinced that, first of all, the farmer is definitely not throwing anything to that guy. Second of all, if it hadn't have been for him turning round to look at Chuck as Chuck came in to sleep the night away, I'm pretty convinced that that guy's clinically dead. He did not move a muscle. I think the issue I've found here is that the farmer is not throwing the carrots. He's definitely not throwing the carrots to that guy. What's happening is occasionally he's breaking these and they're going in the minecart hoppers. So he's coming around, he's doing a bit of farming, and occasionally, very occasionally, the carrots slip into the side of the minecart hoppers like that, and that's how we're getting some in the system. So either the farmer's broken or that guy's broken. One of these is broken, and I've already replaced that one. something is not right. I think at some point I'm just going to have to get rid of both of these because there's something not working. For now, I'm not going to waste any more time on it. There's something quite clearly not yeah. Something else. And right now, that something else really should be me starting to work on this mob farm, but it's such a big, grueling task ahead of me. I'm literally doing anything I can to put it off because, oh man, making mob farms is just so slow and boring and, oh geez, but it needs doing. It needs doing, so I need to start getting on with it. Oh geez. Sneaking into creative mode quickly, I am going to kill both of these guys and plop in a couple of fresh... No, I'm on a download. I'm on a world download. I want to get rid of these villagers and, make new villagers and see if we get the same thing, because it could be the hopper minecarts, that's causing the problem. Goodbye, chaps. Right, we want a farmer, ideally, please. We have a farmer. It'd be nice if we could get a farmer. Gonna have to go break all of those smokers again, aren't I? Oh, no, we got a farmer. Excellent. And we want a dipstick. Any type of villager will do. Be great, and we need to just give that guy some carrots, and let's see if this makes any difference this time. Come on, feed your friend, please feed your friend. I'll move away. Back on MCC tool chest, the carrot villager has lots of carrots and the other villager has none, which is really good news. I know that's not a very long test, but at least it's showing that it's working to a certain degree. So I guess all that's left to do is to just set this up properly on... Look, he's doing it again. Do it again. He's just throwing carrots. This is how it should be. Just throwing many, many carrots at him. Yeah, this needs to happen on Truly Bedrock. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm afraid your time is up, both of you, sadly. Close your eyes, sir. Your friend is about to make ends meet. That means he's going to get a job and earn money. Oh. He's going to die. Oh, that's a bit harsh. And you, sir. Many choppings. I require 2 chaps. Does any of you fancy being a chap? I'm very confident that you chaps have got what it takes to become what I need. Chap number 1 is in place. Chap number 2, if you would just kindly fall down that hole, please. Try not to take too much damage, if you wouldn't mind. There you go. Well done. Well done, sir. Excellent job. Well, I've been AFK for at least a couple of hours and we've only got 3 carrots in the chest. So something is not right here. Something's not right. I don't know what their problem is. Maybe there's a hostile mob somewhere that's upsetting them, or I don't know. It's so strange. Why would it work in the creative test world and not here? I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense at all. So I guess we're just going to have to write this one off for now. This is a gravel mountain. This is a gravel mountain, right? How did I not realise this was a gravel mountain? Look at all this gravel. Why didn't I realise that? I thought it was stone. I thought that's weird, stone generated. It's a gravel mountain. Foxy, you're not building the mob farm. I know. I can't be bothered. Oh, fine. Jeez. Hard building things when you don't want to. Jeez. The sun is setting as I put the first layer in, and this is basically how big it's going to be. I've done no buttons or anything yet, but this is going to be the size of the lattice, and I've gone for 3x3 holes, which is relatively unpopular compared to other people's designs, but this will allow for spiders to fall down properly and not get stuck and not take up the mob cap. Now, the other thing to bear in mind with this is the end of the chunk, which actually matches up with there. If I was a mob and I fall off this bit, I'm not going to hit the magma blocks. I'm going to fall down into the water and I'm going to survive. I'm going to take up the mob cap. So the way I'm going to prevent that is really simple. If I can get away from here, please. Thank you very much. There we go. Ow. Yeah, instead of putting a wall around it to prevent them falling on the outside, I'm just not going to put buttons on that side. When you put buttons on, the mobs see that as a path they can walk on. They think, oh, if there's a button there, I can walk on that block because there's a block there. If there's no button, they won't walk off. So unless they've pack spawned and they push each other off, they shouldn't fall off the edges of that on the other side. They should only fall where the buttons are, which means they will, land on the magma blocks. Good news, it's already working. But the bad news is I'm going to have to start building this with mob spawning on it, which is not ideal. Oh, yes, it's working very well. Very well indeed. Let's go to the AFK spot down here and see how many mobs we get raining down from this thing. Yeah, not so many, and I've got no buttons in yet. I forgot the creepers don't burn in the sunlight, and now I've had an explosion already. Good job. That wasn't a very big explosion, but yeah, this is working. It's working quite well. I am working on the 4th lattice, but I have just about 100% run out of smooth stone, which is not ideal, so I'm going to have to go and smelt some more in a minute. I've got 4 blocks left, and there we go. All gone. Before I go to the furnace array, however, I am going to stop off at the bamboo farm with these 2 boxes of string and make many, many scaffoldings for fuel. Yes, good plans. And with that last couple of blocks there, that is the entire lattice structure done, except for the buttons. Let's check this out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers all complete. Now I just need millions and millions of buttons, which of course means more stone. Oh geez, have I even got enough stone? I've still got 4 shulker boxes worth of stone, so that should be enough. And I've got a couple of buttons here, but I'm not sure, you know. It needs a lot of buttons to cover those things because you're covering both sides, front and back as well. Well, I'm nearly there. I've got 2 layers left to go, and I've used about just over a shulker box with the buttons, so I'm actually probably made too many buttons here. But yeah, it's actually working, and considering there's quite a lot of people online, we've got Blue Jay, Prowl, Mr. Beardstone, Tiz Tom, and Blue Jay's AFK account. It's actually got quite a lot of mobs dropping down from this thing, which hopefully are all dying on the magma blocks. It looks like they are, and giving us lots and lots of drops, which is fantastic that this thing is working already. However, it is bedtime. I don't want those mobs up there yet because I'm working on it. Let's crack on. I'm nearly there. Ow, fire. Stop. Well, it's been quite a few hours since I recorded the last clip and was placing buttons, and I'm no further ahead, and I'm wondering, should I carry on? Because it has come to my attention that one of the latest beta versions of the Minecraft Bedrock game, the beta versions, has had an update, which means it fixes basically the glitch that allows these buttons to work. Basically, they said here that they've updated the brewing stand, button block, chest block, ender chest block, slab block, and soul sand block types to allow pathfinding and navigation. Which, if you're not 100% sure how this type of farm works, we're using an exploit where a mob will think that a button is a full block, and therefore it will pathfind over here thinking it can stand on it and fall off. Let me show you this in action. So the easiest way to demonstrate this is with some sea turtle eggs and some zombies. If I put a zombie there, he can't actually get to those, so he's not even going to try walking to them. However, if I put a button there, he can now see that there is a block that he can walk on and he'll fall off. And using that idea, there are so many different exploits that you can make for farms. Like if we put a whole bunch of those there, they're not going to go. But if we put buttons on all of those, they're just going to all go falling off the edge. And this is something we used on Bedrock Edition for a very, very long time. Now let's hop into the latest beta and see if that's still possible. And the way I hop in and out of the beta is actually with my version switcher, which still currently works at the moment. However, for the latest beta, they've actually changed the game to rely on a framework which is unavailable to download. So unless you actually download this beta through the Minecraft store, we can't actually use this version switcher, although I do have a fix for that will be coming out in the future, but I haven't implemented it just yet. And once we're in the beta, I have a copy of the same world. If we go into this, and we'll get rid of those buttons there. Let's spawn a few zombies on there. They're going to do absolutely nothing. Let's put some buttons there. And they're still going to do absolutely nothing. So yeah, that has been fixed. However, we should technically still be able to use trapdoors open like that, and they'll all fall off. And the most annoying part of this isn't the fact that it's going to cost me an awful lot of wood. It's that I've now placed so many buttons, and when I break them, I smash the block behind it as well, which is incredibly frustrating, having to replace them both. However, it is because I do have haste 2, so if I go and turn my haste 2 beacon off, if I turn my haste 2 bacon off, it should be absolutely fine. Geez, I'm going to have to go and get me a whole lot of wood now and replace all of these buttons. But Foxy, the update's not going to be out for a while. Yeah, but as soon as it does, I know it will just break everything, so I might as well start how I mean to go on. Beacons are removed. I'm just on the way to the shopping area to fill up these shulker boxes with wood from Zloy's shop, and I just noticed a killer drone has popped in his head into here. No one's actually mentioned that to me in chat, so that's very interesting that Killer Drone has just turned up. Very nice to see him still on the server. 21 plus 18 plus 18, that is everything I've bought from Zloy, which is quite a lot of wood. That should hopefully be enough to make plenty of trapdoors to do this, and he does have some left. I actually wanted oak, but that all ran out. I haven't got much oak. So yeah, I'm going to probably be using spruce trapdoors for this. Which is a shame, because I like spruce trapdoors. Spruce trapdoors? I like spruce trapdoors. As I was saying before my mouth fell off, I'm not doing very well on the being rich front at this particular moment in time. But it's all good. Money, money, money is coming my way. Let's go and check out Rocket Shop. Rocket Shop always does well. Come on. Give me many monies, because I'm very poor right now. Many. Ooh. Yes. That will do. Thank you very much. And I believe we've had some sales. Or like boat sales. No, not boat sales, you moron. And not totem sales either. What sales then? Stone sales. Yes, I believe it was Zap came and bought out all of our shulker boxes worth of stone, which is absolutely fantastic. And hopefully I didn't just drop any in the lava down there. I don't think I did. That's absolutely great. Oh! And lots of this stone has sold as well. Oh my goodness. And that was for me after splitting the stack. Another stack and 6 of diamonds, which means that takes us up to that many sales. And I don't know how many times I clicked on that and may have just done that wrong. But I think it's right. Many sales. Yes. Like windmill sales. Shut up. Why are you being ridiculous? Shop sales. I've just been to the shops. Follow. You're not listening properly again, are you? I'm sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. More good news on the diamond front. I had a word with Jesse B earlier, who was looking for dirt, and you know somebody that's got lots and lots of dirt is me. And now I have lots and lots of diamond blocks. She's paying me a diamond block per shulker. I just said to her, take as many as you want and pay me what you think they're worth. And she's giving me 8 diamond blocks. This is ridiculous. 8 diamond blocks. Now, they're not technically shop sales, so I can put them straight in there. But I kind of feel like I should add them to the... Nah, that means going back to the other place. No, forget it. That was just deals being done. Right. We need to go and place many trapdoors. Or do I have any trapdoors in here? With the bacons now defibrillated and the wood all in the nice places where it all lives, it is time for me to get placing trapdoors and smashing buttons to bits, which can only mean one thing. It's time for a time lapse. Oh no, it's a live stream. It's time for a live stream. I'm going to live stream. Yes, that's what I'm going to do next. Very good. Speaking of live streams, it has literally just finished, and good news, I have completely 100% removed all of the buttons from this and replaced them all with trapdoors. It has cost over a shulker box worth of spruce logs in order to do this, but now everything has a trapdoor, there are no buttons in sight, and it has been working as well. However, it only works at night because this thing doesn't have a roof. Well, here's an interesting bug. I have 2 chests next to each other that should have combined, but because they've both got items going into them, whenever I look into them, they reset and the items start going back in. It's really strange. Basically, we've just done 1 night's worth of AFK in. Not a night in real life, a Minecraft night. So basically 10 minutes. And I'm just seeing what we got from that. But unfortunately, it's all going a bit crazy. I'm going to have to wait for the items to stop dropping in from the hoppers so that it will all filter into the chest. And then they will hopefully join together. Okay, so from 10 minutes, we didn't do too bad. There may have been a few bits in here already just from a few mobs that were falling down while I was building this, but that's not bad. Before we get on to building the roof, it might be a good idea to do a little bit more testing, as I believe a couple more things may have changed over the last few updates, and we need to make sure this farm is going to be suitable going forward. And what I'm talking about is cave and surface spawns. If you didn't already know, There are 2 mob caps in Bedrock Edition, one for things that will spawn with blocks above their head, known as cave spawns, and one for things that will spawn without blocks above their head, called surface spawns. Now, there are 2 different caps. There are 8 mobs that will spawn at one time within the cave cap, and 8 mobs that will spawn at one time within the surface cap, totaling 16 mobs you can have spawning at one time. Now, it used to be that the game would only consider the very most top block that was above the mobs. So if you made a solid block roof and put slabs over it, the game would consider anything that spawned underneath that a surface spawn, which allowed you to get surface and cave spawns in your farm. For instance, if your farm has multiple layers like ours does, if something spawned at this layer here, that would be a cave spawn. But if it spawned at this layer here, if it had a slab at the top like that, it would technically be a surface spawn. The other advantage of this is that it also means that the top layer of your farm or the roof is not spawnable, so your mobs will only spawn within the farm itself. However, I do believe things have changed, so I've created a behavior pack that allows me to test this. As you can see behind me, we've only got creepers spawning in here because what I've done is I've made it that hostile mobs can only spawn on the surface except for creepers. So creepers are the only mobs capable of spawning in a cave. And the reason that I've done that is that if I then put a full layer of slabs on here, if the glitch still works, then we should start seeing other mobs spawning down there. And if it doesn't, we only get creepers, we know that that has been fixed. So I have now filled that entire thing with stone slabs above it. So technically in Minecraft 1.14 at least, that would make this all surface spawns down here. Let's get rid of these creepers and see what happens. So I waited a few minutes, give myself night vision and turned it to night to allow the whole area to be spawnable. And as you can see, only creepers are spawning. So this no longer works as making the whole thing surface spawn. And I just want to prove that the surface spawns will occur by getting rid of the whole thing. And there you go, look, having removed the roof, we now get all of the different types of spawns in there. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to glitch it the good old-fashioned way in order to get the surface cap as well as the cave cap. Is there anything else we can do, though, to do this? Leaves will technically work, but we need an absolute ton of them before the area below is dark enough to actually spawn mobs. We've got 3 layers there, nothing spawning. We need to go higher again. And there we go, 4 layers of leaves. Now, that's not technically loads and loads and loads, but if we're doing a 2x2 chunk area, it's 2.3 shulker boxes worth of leaves, which isn't horrendous, but we also need to come out a certain distance as well so that the edges aren't light. Can you see only the middle is dark enough here? We actually need to come out further. So I would say we probably want 3 or 4 shulker boxes worth of leaves in order to make this work. And before I go and get ridiculous numbers of leaves, I thought I'd give this a test to see if this would work, and unfortunately it doesn't. There is another way that we could do this though, which wouldn't cost quite so many leaves, and that is water. Having a vat of water above the farm will make it dark enough for things to spawn. It will keep the surface cap things spawning as well, and it's easy enough to place that much water because it doesn't need to be water sources. Flowing water underneath will be absolutely fine. And we don't need to build all of the sides and everything out of glass. We can make those out of other blocks that we've got lots of. We will, however, need whatever the water is resting on to be a clear block like glass. But this could technically work. This could solve our problem for us and save us a lot of money on leaves. And it doesn't look too horrendous either. So, yeah, I think water. The final question I have is, how far out do we need to bring this thing above our platform around it so that the area underneath is completely spawnable? Is this block going to be spawnable? The light level here should be 15. So if we walk backwards and go 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, by the time it gets to this block here, the thing should start spawning. So I think we only need to come out 7 blocks. And there we go, the proof is in the pudding. Yes, it is 7 blocks. Great. Let's go and build a huge water tank on Truly Bedrock. Oh, jeez. And now with everything in place, we now have a fully functioning system. The glass is making it dark enough in there for things to spawn. We've got the edging around the top. The only thing left to do now is to finally make a use for our buttons that we've got millions of and just make all of this spawn proof so that, yeah, we don't have things spawning on the outside of this. And that's it. Then we're done. Apart from the passive mob farm bit. Yeah, apart from that huge job of the massive ring of grass for the passive. Yeah. For the hostile part is done. What about the storage system? Yeah. Okay. I haven't. Yeah. Apart from the storage system and the Trident killer bit. Yeah. Oh, jeez. All right. Fine. It's not done. And there we go. It is all now pretty much 100% in place. All we've got to do is the storage system, the passive mob farm ring, many other things. But yeah, generally speaking, this is pretty much done. Oh, I need to sort this AFK spot out as well so I don't die. But there we go, look. It's the middle of the day and things are falling down to their doom. This is very good news. Excellent news. And it may be a little bit cramped in here, but we now have a AFK spot. As you can see by the doors, we've got a nice area to go in, and there's magma blocks on top. Just in case anything falls on there, it will die. If it doesn't die from fall damage, which is good, there's a little chest here to put all my things in. And I've actually been AFK for not quite 2 hours. 1 hour and 50 minutes since I recorded the last clip, as I've been editing this video. And I would be really interested to see what we got from that. I'm not sure how many people there are. Oh, yes. We might not have got much because lots of things are down here. Yeah, we need the Trident killer in place before we do proper AFK sessions. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, this will have definitely harmed our rates while I've been AFK, so I don't expect there to be a great deal in that chest above us. Oh, mate. Yeah, needed Trident killer in place. And also, oh, there's only me online, so it could be good. Hey, we've got nearly a double chest worth in 2 hours, considering we had all of those mobs down there. And that was definitely more than 8 mobs, which means that our surface and cave caps are working. But look at all that gunpowder already. This is why we built this farm, for the gunpowder. And we've already got many. That's a whole bunch of rockets there. We've got loads of rotten flesh, and we've even got some ender pearls. And the reason we've got ender pearls is I actually made it so that the roof layer is 3 blocks above this very top layer. So endermen can spawn in this thing and wander off and end up in the system, which is absolutely fantastic. But unfortunately, on that note, I do have to say that this is the end of the video. So, as usual, I'd like to say thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you found it useful. And hopefully, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!